Okay, remember what I told you. Be your own boss, love yourself, get up and dance, level up.
Beat it up like. Beat it up like.
You and I'm just a talking. So I'm going to start over. I said, good evening to all my late owls. It is after 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I'm so glad that some of you guys could just come in and join. This is so great. I know it's other times and other time zones, but for our late owls, you know, like I definitely dedicate this one to you. So some of you already know how the incentive programs work. But for other ones, guys, we're going to teach you how to use these incentives to market, to gain your clients, to keep your clients, to get them just coming back for more. So I'm so glad that we got unmuted really early in tonight's program, because I would hate to have kept going and you know nothing about what I'm talking about. So guys, let's get started. So the first thing we're going to show you is, what are we going to be talking about tonight? I'm not just going to show you one way or two ways. We're going to look at this 4 different ways, right? So running social media contests, offering those BOGO offers, using these offers at vendor shows, you know, those live events, and using them to get past clients. Maybe you're just now getting into a program. Maybe you just now got offered some incentives. Use them for clients you already had before. Maybe even those looky-loos, right? So we're going to show you how to do all of that. So the first thing I want to show you is CMI. So that is the program that I use. You don't have to use this program. You can use whoever you want. The reason I want to show you CMI is because of the fact that I want you to see what they have to offer, because they have not just the vacation deals that we get, right? Those vouchers, I should say, keyword, guys, writing these down. These are things that we have to say. If you have a question, I'm going to open it up to the chat a little bit later, but if you come in, I'm going to mute you just to make sure. Okay. So they have a lot of different other products, right? Bluetooth speakers, earbuds, the smartphone sterilizers, smartwatches, probably something really basic, a small portable vacuum cleaner. So these are all, like, I call them like second and third place little prizes that you can give to people as a little thank you, right? The Bluetooth transmitter. Most people's cars now do have Bluetooth automatically included. But what about somebody who is driving something that does not, right? All right. So then you can keep going down. You see they have a portable shaver, or I should say the vintage hair trimmer. All right. This one is my favorite. I wish somebody would gift this to me. It's the mini portable blender, because you can't gift yourself. Okay. And then we go into the vacations, 1 to 4 nights in Vegas, the 2-night hotel stay, the 3-night hotel stay, of course, the 4-night hotel stay. Then we're going to get into that airfare and hotel for 2. We're going to talk about that 7-night resort for a family of 4. All right. All-inclusive resorts, 4 nights in Mexico, that 4-night cruise. I'm doing a contest with this one right now. All right. And then they go into the dining. So they have the $25, $100, $200, $300 restaurant dining coupon that they can use. Even though you can give them up to $400, which I wouldn't, they can only use $25 at a time. All right. So usually just stick with the $25 one. They will be grateful. Right. And then you have, I would never give anybody a home whitening system. I don't know, maybe a bride, they might like that, right? Healthcare discount card, case of wine, $100 off. And then you have the savings of hotels. So you have the $100 savings, the $200 savings. So this is, you know what, you already booked with me. You have a great deal. Why don't you use this towards your next hotel stay when you go visit your sister again? Or, you know, when you go to Vegas, and then you can use this to redeem. And it also shows all of the hotels they can use to redeem it, and even rental car places. All right. And it just gives them that amount off of that for that savings. They pay the redemption fee, same as normal, right? Then you can combine them. You can do the ones where you're giving them $100 off of travel and $100 off of dining. So forth and so forth. I just wanted you guys to kind of see where this was going. I'm going to kind of scroll back up to one of the top deals because we're going to talk about that guy a little later to kind of show what I mean by making sure you have the details set. All right. So let's get this moved out the way. What do I combine this with when I do social media contests? Well, last year I did a couple of different social media contests. I made my own flyers. Let's take a look at what some of those look like. All right. Nope, that's not the right one. Let's see. Oh, here we go. So I made my own flyers and videos using Canva. So I know a lot of you know how to use Canva, or there are videos that will show you how to do it if you need more assistance. But I created a couple of little videos to entice. I put them all over the place during my social media run. And like all of them would have just something that would say enter to win. And it would also make sure to give some kind of instruction on how they can do this, right? Always making sure to give the information. This is the most important part about it, is giving this information, and I'm going to show you this information because this is definitely really important about that. Because when you use the incentive program to run contests, it's so easy. But you have to remember the first rule. Incentives are not free. Unless your agency is going to take the cost for the redemption fee, the customer is responsible, or potential client is responsible for the redemption fee and the taxes and whatever fee. So the redemption fee is basically you gave them this certificate. They then contact the company that owns the service itself, and they pay to hold the certificate. So it could be anywhere from $12.95, $14.95. I think some of the ones that are airlines are $50. But once they pay that redemption fee, they can then go on that vacation for anytime in 24 months. They just have to give at least 30-day notice before travel. Okay, so you have to be very clear on the redemption costs and fees when the person is going to accept the certificate. Whatever you do to run your contest, you want to let them know. So this lets them know prior to entering the contest if you set this information up correctly. Give your voucher details and your contest details. And like I said, talk about the redemption fees, the taxes, and that they'll have the 24 months. So let's look and see how I made sure to include something like that for our customers. So this one is when I did some of the winners. I wonder if I talked about it. Yeah, sorry. I also did videos for the winners as they was coming by too, because I wanted to be able to congratulate as many people as possible, right? We always want to make sure the people are proud. they want to know that they won and are happy to know that they won. But let me show you one of the flyers that I had just for that. Actually, I think I had it on the hotel voucher one. Let's see. I sure do. Okay, great. So this is going to show you a great example of that. And if you want, I can even kind of zoom in so we can see that. And like I said, I made all of this straight from Canva the first time that I did this. So I talk about the giveaway is up to 4 adults for this particular one. The voucher details is they have to pay the taxes and fees. The voucher is good for 4 guests. Choose from US and international destinations. The redemption fee is $24.99. They pay the taxes and fees for the 7-day vacation. So that's $400. So even if we look at it, $425 got 4 adults a 7-night resort stay. and they have 24 months to use. And then my contest details, where they had to like and share the post, they had to follow us on social media, at least 2 platforms, tag 3 people, right? And then if they just hashtag us, then I know that they're doing it, or they can join my mailing list. Veto all of this, join the mailing list. And I made sure to put all of the social media that qualified for that and the name of the account. If they needed more information, they could text me, call me, also visit my website, because at that time I had a pop-up that would come up that talked more about the terms and conditions for this particular one. Same contest, I just changed it a little bit, talked about that 7-night resort stay, still talked about the taxes, but I didn't say how much nope, I do it right down here. So yep, so I talked about the taxes. I still tell them terms and condition apply. For full list, visit the website. And then I have my logo, like and share, tag. So here is my context information. And I let them know that the redemption fee, boom, right here, right? The last flyer I did was this one, a little bit more subtle, but still making sure that I have that information there for the client. So anytime you're running a social media, anytime you're using the vouchers, the customer needs to be, the clients should be fully aware of what those things are. All right. So then that way, excuse me, there's no confusion on anybody's part, right? We're all in the same know for that. All right. So let's get this back up here. Let's get my girl back up in here. And she's including the right information for me. All right. So who has questions so far about running a social media plan for vouchers? Because if you don't, I'm going to show you what social media sites allowed me to do some good stuff. Sarah, what question do you have?
Hi. Yeah, I was just wondering, which website do you use to get the vouchers? I was a
I'm
few minutes
using
late, so I'm not sure if
CMI. I'm using,
CMI.
yeah, if you like, I can give you my affiliate link. And
Oh,
then,
thank you so
yeah,
much.
so a lot of people who sign up through my affiliate link, you don't have to pay for the full amount for setting up the service.
Oh, that would be awesome. Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
no problem. So I'll give it towards the end.
Okay,
And
thank
Lisa,
you.
did you have a question as well? No? Okay. I'm going to go ahead and mute you back. So here we go. This is what I've been using recently to do the same thing I've been doing, but just a little bit faster. It's been Socialmonials. And I know a lot of you have had some Socialmonial training, maybe looked into Socialmonials to use. They do have a campaign section. All right. And I just launched it. And so you can choose any of the sweepstakes that they already kind of have. They create a page for your sweepstakes where people can go and opt in. They then send you any approval, like especially I'm doing a photo upload one. So it has to be approved by me before it can just be uploaded. And then people can vote on it. It's a Mother's Day photo contest. And then I'm going to give away that cruise, right? But I made sure to also, because we are all smart cookies and we're not trying to get caught up in nobody else's stuff. I would assume anyway, to put in that I wanted to make sure they understood what all of the redemptions and all of the rules were without having to be all nitty gritty about it in the plan, because it can get kind of ugly trying to include all of that information when you're just trying to get people to come and have fun and sign up and all of that good stuff, right? So when you start one of their plans, you can preview it and they show you how it'll look to the customer. And so then it'll say, you know, grand prize, second prize for this particular one. And they just put in their what? Their name and their email address. This is you building that email list too, right? So then you can go for one that is, let's see here. This one looks nice. Let's preview this one. Compete for your chance to win an awesome prize. And you can change the name of the prize. You can put your logo here, everything you need to do. Follow us on Twitter, or you can change it to follow us on whatever you want the followers to do. Fill out the entry form. They'll have a simple entry form. You can build upon it. If you desire more information, like when do you plan to travel next, things like that, then you can enter that in there and then hit enter. And then anybody who has entered the contest, if you want them to see each other, then you'll go to a page where they can see each other. It will send out an email thanking that customer for joining your contest and letting them know that they will be notified when the time is up who won. Okay, and you can pick the winners, right? My suggestion is using either a randomizer, which I will show you. Oh, and I'm going to give somebody something today. I'm going to give you guys one of the vouchers. I'm going to use the randomizer later today. I totally forgot about it and be able to do it. But yeah, so I saw one in here that was for moms. Look, Mother's Day. I loved it. I was like, oh, I don't even have to think about this, right? Mother's Day photo contest. And people will just upload their photos and then other people can go in and like and share. So if they add one and they want people to vote for them, what are they going to do? They're going to share your contest to get more people to add into it, blah, 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 blah. So I'm actually running this contest right now. Not this particular one. This is just an example, but this is what I've been running on mine. So again, I've been doing this through Socialmonials. And if you want an introduction to it, because I'm a lifelong customer through AppSumo, I suggest you sign up through there, or I can get you probably a code to sign up for this as well. That way, what I did was I paid one flat rate instead of paying monthly, because I still use this to publish my social media, right, for my business. But I'm also using this to run the contest. So, and they have an AI writer. It's all good, guys. So this is the social media stuff in a nutshell. So the last part that I want to show you is if you do have your own website, or you can even put it as a separate page on your Facebook business page. When you're running an online social one like that, the way that I'm doing it this year, you need to have those terms and conditions somewhere for your clients to be able to find. So I'm going to show you how I have it on my website for this particular contest, because it's it's easy peasy, lemon squeezy. It's nothing I have to think about. Let's see, it's not my BOGO Deals, it's my cruise contest. All right, and let's preview that. I'm going to show you guys this page. Okay, so this is straight from my website. And I simply just have the 4-night luxury cruise, the terms and conditions, and then a little video. That's all I need. I still have some of the information on the flyer that they're going to have to pay the redemption costs, that they'll be responsible for it and for the taxes and fees, and they'll have 2 years to use it. But for that person who wants to know all the nitty-gritty details, I still made sure to include it right on my website and even a little video.
Congratulations! You are the lucky recipient of a 5-day, 4-night cruise aboard your choice of Carnival Cruise Lines, Royal Caribbean, Norwegian Cruise Lines, or Princess Cruises. All cruises include...
Right? Perfect. I didn't even have to make it. CMI made it for me. Okay. So I'm going to show you guys a little bit more about CMI a little later, because I don't want you to think that I'm pushing you to get that. I just think it's an awesome service and it works for me. All right. So what is the next thing that we want to look at? BOGO vouchers. Those buy one, get one vacation offers, right? Just pay taxes and fees. Be very clear on that. All right. So thank you so much for buying this one. Or as you're advertising your Vax vacations, your Caribbean cruises, your this, your that, also remember to put one line in here that you're running a special or running a deal for buy one vacation, get another vacation, just pay taxes and fees. They'll love you for that. So you can either create a landing page or use your website to display this offer. The same thing as in that contest, make sure the customers are aware of the terms and conditions. Create flyers with amazing deals and include your BOGO offer. And of course, lead with this offer to all new client inquiries. Every time somebody contacts you, you're like, I want to make sure that you know, thank you for contacting me. I'm going to, get this quote out to you. But while I'm doing that, I want you to take a look at this, and I'm going to show you my site again. I keep putting it down, and now I don't know where I put it. And now I found it. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. So when they come to my site and they're inside the site, because I have a page before this page, they're going to either see BOGO Deals here, or they're going to see BOGO Deals here. And what I tell my client, that the person, that new inquiry for me, is, hey, I would love it if you would, while I'm doing this inquiry for you, it's going to take me about 24 to 48 hours to get back to you with this quote. Why don't you go visit the BOGO Deals on my site and figure out which deal you would love to add once we get you booked for this one, right? So then when they go to the BOGO Deals on my page, they'll be able to see all the processing fees for what I have on this page, so that we don't have any problems right from the door. So the 5-day 4-night cruise for two, $496. They can click on full terms. It will take them to the full terms that I've added here manually. Pain in the butt, I know, but sometimes you do something once, you'll never have to do it again, especially if you do it the right way, right? So I'm showing the customer what they get, who they get to go through. What's highlighted is the important information that this customer needs to know. That little video is here again, but I did it also for Vegas, for the 7-night resort, for the airfare and hotel for two. So now they feel they got to pick something. They got to pick their BOGO offer. I didn't just stick an offer on them and say, oh, thank you, you're going to get this 2-night stay. Well, they get to pick what they want. And that makes them feel a little bit better, and they get to see what the upfront cost is. So they're about to pay thousands of dollars for this vacation for me, but then their next vacation, they can spend $450 for a weekend with the airfare included. You see what I'm saying? So when you are doing the BOGO offer, it's like a don't miss. You want this to, you don't want to miss this deal. You know what? You're coming in at a great time, because right now I can offer you these amazing deals. All right. So I used my own website for this. But again, this is why I'm trying to tell you guys about CMI. It is so crazy that some of you are using other companies. It just really is. All right. So if I decide to log back in, but if I decide that I want to create a pop-up or a landing page or anything like that, I can go in and do that. So let me see, do I want to come in this way? Yes, I can. Okay. So if I want to see what I've already created, to kind of just show you what one of the landing pages that I've created looks like, look at this. And all I did was fill out the information, and they created this landing page. So then I can also just give out the landing page and tell my customer, you know what, thank you so much for booking with me. Or as soon as you finish booking with me, 30 days later, I'm going to email you a link. I want you to go ahead and grab your BOGO offer. You just have to put your email in there and complete the redemption. All they do is put their email in here. It'll now be added to your list. So when you need to email out other offers, deals, specials, that you're going to be in town, whatever it is that you want to email different clients throughout the year, happy birthday. I heard you got married. When are you planning your next honeymoon, your anniversary trip? You see what I'm saying? Whatever you need to do, they're helping to also capture that customer's information for you while giving them this great deal. They explain on here how it works. They explain to them what their redemption costs are. They show them who they're going to be able to pick from to take this amazing cruise. And it's compliments of who? Or you, right? Me or you. So, and this is all done in CMI. And as you can see, just from a lot of the tools that they do have available, you can make a pop-up on your website, which I do have. You can make web buttons. You can create landing pages, as many as you want. You can text them their certificates. We don't kind of suggest that, but you can create a QR code. You can have sticky bars on your website. You can print the certificate to give to the customer, or you can email it to them. These are the two most popular ones that I use. And if you're using Zapier or an API that's in-house, you can use these as well. Now, if you're going to pay for your customer's redemption, you use this. So this is not to pay for their vacation, just the redemption cost. So that $14.95, $17.95, $24.95, $50, your company pays for it and you're giving the customer a certificate. The reason they don't suggest this is because what if the customer forgets to book the vacation in the 24 months? It's done. That's it. That certificate is dead. It's not transferable. Now, if you have a customer that truly did forget to use it, you can go into your tools and see that they never redeemed it, and you can issue in 30 days, and you can issue them another one for free, right? So if you gave them a free one and they're paying for the redemption and they never redeemed it, you can still gift them another one and say, you know what? I'm so glad you contacted me again. Here, no problem. Here's another one, because you can do unlimited. All right. There's no cap on those. So I'm just going to move this to the other side really quickly. And let's look at what our next thing is. Vendor shows. How many of you are interested in doing vendor shows? Bridal expos, trade shows, street fairs, all of those amazing things. And remember, you get free marketing material from the other vendors and suppliers that we have, right? So, we get, sandals. Who is this? Busch Gardens. I got more sandals. I got SeaWorld over here. And this is just what I have upstairs. You should see my garage. It is all the cruise lines and everything, right? So when you I want some communication in the chat. Who wants to do vendor shows this year? Come on, guys. Just say a me, all of that good stuff. You guys are, I know it's 9:27 p.m. There we go, Nikki. Thank you. Michelle, thank you. Wendy, thank you. Wait, I saw somebody else. Tisha, hi. She just did a vendor show. Victoria, and she has one. She's like, hey. That's right, Carrie, and you do them. So the good thing about these vendor shows is what? For those of you who have done them, we do not pay for the marketing material, right? You get the marketing material anyway. So making sure you set up your booth. You're going to have a contest. Get with a program. Even if it's not with me through CMI, it's all, it's all good, whoever you're using. And make sure you have either some kind of contest, an opt-in email, thank you, or a BOGO deal, or all, right? I created my own signs. They cost almost nothing. I get them printed at like Office Max. That's the most things I pay for, is that and my labels that's going to go on the back of all of this material. And talk about it everywhere, right? Come with the air that you're always on vacation, that this is just fun for you, that you're so happy to be here. Because you're a travel agent, and that is the air that we should always have, that we're always on vacation. We're always somewhere, either fancy or non-plush. I'm either going to be real low key because, girl, when I leave here, we going, right? I'm going to be in my hammock on the island on this. Or you know what? We have our dinner coming up where we're going to be at a convention here, and it's going to be amazing. Like, don't lie, but really get involved in this. So when you are meeting people in person, they get that air from you. They feel it. All right. So here are the things that you need to be making sure you have for your in-person offers. One, if you're not signed up for Branch Up, you need to be signed up for Branch Up. Because other than whatever your program is going to be, you can also use Branch Up to also help you collect emails. So even if you collect a bunch of emails at the event, you can come and manually enter them by putting them on an Excel spreadsheet and uploading them to Branch Up. And they will send 2 emails a month of different offers that they normally run on your social media. All right. So 2, you need to make sure you're collecting what? Names, emails. And ask them the most important question. When are they going on vacation next? When are you planning your next trip? Make them say something there. Even if they say, I'm not sure, even if they just put a year, make them put something there. So then you can start a customer, what is it, CMS, so that you can get back to these people in a timely fashion. Or, you know, you're going to make sure that you send them some kind of email reintroducing yourself about their plans for 2025, about that cruise they want to take in December, about that wedding they're talking about 2 years from now. You always want to make sure you have something there so that when you are creatively getting back in contact with that person, you can make it very personalized and not just too general. And if you are at an event where you can announce a winner for the grand prize, make sure you can. Okay, ask the people who run it and make sure day of, who am I getting in touch with? What's the best time to do it? I don't want to wait too late until the end. But you can still offer everyone who signed up a second or third, a fourth day prize. I made sure everybody knew who signed up for me. Everybody who signs up is getting a prize, but only 4 people are going to get this. And let me show you what I did for this one. Let's see, do I have it up? Nope, that one's that. Oh, here it is. I had the picture of it up. So what I did for this one is I gave them a choice. I was like, enter to win Mexico or Vegas. You know why? They were both 4-day vacations. All right. They were both about the same amount as far as how much the cost was going to end up coming up to. I put my QR code here so that they can sign up that way, or I gave them an extra option. And some of you guys are going to love this. The Bridal Expo created these for me, and all I had to do was go and print them. I printed them on regular paper and cut them right there. It cost me, I think, $6 to have 500 of these printed and cut for the Bridal Expo that I did. So I had entry forms that they could use right there. And I also had a QR code where it took them right to the branch up, and they were able to log in. And then I took the branch ups and put it back in CMI as well. And I just made sure everyone who signed up got something. But I only chose 2 people for Vegas and 2 people for Mexico. And we did it live. I was telling the other young lady that's on here, and some of you have probably heard this from me in the past as well. I also took the flyer that I received from CMI. Let's see if I can find one. Bum, 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 bum. Anybody got any good theme music? Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. All right, so let's show you how the process works, because I took the flyer I created. So download the PDF. I came in. I'm going to select that I want the one for Vegas. Here it is, Vegas. Choose compliments of, yes, please. All right, exclusively for, no. No when you're doing a live event. Yes when you're doing a one that you're going to send the customers the certificate. Exclusively for would be like, this is exclusively for, let's see, use on here, Carrie France, right? And so then I would make sure her name is on the certificate. And then I get to choose from 3 designs. I never choose a third one. The third one is the what? The full disclosure. That's what I have on my website, right? So this is design 1, design 2. Now, I know you can't really see it that well, but I love this one. This always pops to me. So then you're going to see customize and preview. Now you'll be able to see it, guys. All right, bam. So it's showing me what the flyer is going to look like. And remember, I'm telling them I'm printing this one, right? So you see there's no certificate ID here yet, right? So once I make sure that my logo is the logo I want to use, because I do charge people to be on the account. And so they help me split the cost. So I can change this logo to one of my other partners, my name, my email address, my phone number. And so, yep, I want to make sure that's right. Now, you can only create 500 at a time. Right? So I'm going to create 3. And then when I click on create certificates, which I don't want to do just now, it will then create them and they'll all have a certificate ID of their own. Each one is going to come with its own certificate number. And then if I wanted to print these, I would send this to my local because I want it in this beautiful color and I want it laminated. Why is that? I only want to print these one time. Every contest I do live in person is always going to be Vegas or Mexico. So I went ahead and I'm going to print both of these certificates, have them at my booth so people can see that these are real offers. All right. And what does it have? It has all the information. So if anybody needs to see what they get, how they have to do it, it's all on here. I don't have to do anything extra. Yes, for social media, I might make a whole bunch of different flyers. I might do all of these different things. But for live events, keep it simple. Kiss the heck out of that, okay? You want to keep it simple because you don't want to simplify it too much. You're probably not going to see that person again, and you don't want any complaints on you. And but if they have additional questions and you may forget some of the information, if you just print what they already have perfectly planned for you, there's no way you can fail, right? So I'm going to close this because I don't actually want to print those. All right, so let's see where we are. So yeah, so if we're following the rules of thumb that I said, I'm telling them that they can choose Vegas or Mexico, right? Any contest, make sure everything is clear. Pay taxes and fees. The voucher is good for 4 guests. The redemption fee is between this and this. And the reason is because with Vegas, it fluctuates between the days of the week that they may go. If they go weekends, it could be a little higher. 30-day notice required, 24 months to use, must sign up for a mailing list. That's my only contest rule. Opting out of the mailing list will exclude you from the contest and any other contest going forward. If you are one of the 4 winners and you opt out of the mailing list, you will forfeit your prize. I purposely did not send their certificates until a week later. At least let me get one email out to you. All right, so there you go for that. So does anybody have questions about how we do those vendor events? And I know I kind of also didn't ask if anybody had questions for the BOGO vouchers, because I have one more way to show you. Tisha, thank you for answering. I love her. Okay, so the next thing that we have here is gifting past and returning clients. Your voucher offers to your clients that have already planned a vacation, or let's say they may have never even booked with you. They inquired and they ghosted you, but guess what you have? You should have their name and you should have their email address, right? And in some cases, we may have their birthday. Send them something for their birthday. So what you want to do is send them that kind of letter, that rewarming letter to kind of get back in it. You know, so I had some clients before I joined the incentive program that I just went back to, and I was like, you know what? I did thank you, and I love the review that you gave me. I wanted to give you something. Please take this offer. This is something that I'm giving my new clients. I wanted to make sure that you received it as well. You do just have to pay the taxes and the redemption fee, but you can use this for your next year's vacation because it's good for 2 years, right? Something that's very simple. And so it's, you make sure you send out these emails. You can send them out as thank yous. We already know for our clients that's coming on board, the ones that's interested, but let's not forget the people who have already kind of come through us. So you can create your own letter, or again, I keep talking about CMI, and I think y'all understand why now, because they make sure they're like, oh no, you're going to get all your resources from us, because they also create one for us. Let's see if I can find it. I can never find these things sometimes, not because it's because I'm doing so many different things. All right. So in this back office here, they have a generalized flyer for all of their offers, right? So you don't have to go and print one, but I like the prettier ones. So that's why I go in the way that I do it. I'm also going to give you guys, whether you sign up for CMI or not, I'm going to give you how to boost your sales and leads. You just have to send me an email and I will send this to you for free. It's just a downloadable PDF that's going to show you what you can do to increase your sales and leads. And I'm also going to give you the website conversion rates on how to increase that as well. on how to get more people on your site. They give you some good tips, not just by adding their services, but just some good tips on what you can do. So I want you to have those. But if you are a CMI user or about to be, you'll have access also to testimonials, so that you can run those through social media. These are also for promotional use only. The video that I showed, you can come in here and download any of the videos that they have available for any of the offers that they have, and you can use them on your websites, throughout your social media. But again, that's only for members, right? So I can't send that to you guys. But they also have this letter and brochure. I was like, oh, they got a letter. And it was like, yeah, girl, we got a letter. So I was like, all right, well, let's look at your letter. Because I've been writing this letter the hard way. And they was just like, yeah, here you go. So company logo, name, address if you want, phone number. They're just basically saying, here, this is where you put your stuff. This is the date so that it's relevant. Always put the date on something, right? Dear value customer. Are we going to send that to dear value customer? Guys in the chat, are we going to send this? Oh, how to get the social media contest. Victoria, I'll go back to that. So how are we going to send this to dear value customer? Sarah said no. Who else says no? Michelle, no. I only got, thank you, Tisha. No, like, no, we're never going to send an email that says dear value customer. You're going to make sure you change that. You personalize that. You are, making sure that this person is feeling that you sent this to them. Recently I received a great deal on some vacation, so they basically gave you that you recently just came upon these. That's why you didn't give it to them the first time around, right? And I wanted to thank you for the vacation that you took. You can also clip this and change it a little bit to still say, recently I came across these great vacation deals. And I noticed you and I never finished the prior booking that you and I talked about. But just because you touched bases with me, I wanted to be able to give something to you as an incentive to maybe come back and let's finish another vacation for a different year. So you can still flip this letter. It has some really good points in here. And sincerely, your company name. No, you're not putting sincerely your company name. You're putting sincerely your name of your company, right? I hope so. Delana also said no. Wendy said, heck no. I love the heck no. She said that with some attitude, so, and then I love that it has here, I have a limited number of these vacation certificates, guys, but I can guarantee a certificate to the first 20 people who reply to this email. You want to know why it says that? Because it says here, bear in mind that these are, wait, where is that one? Is that? Oh, no. Also, I'll make it worth your while if you refer a friend or family member with me. And I'll personally send you a second one. Right, so that's how you get them, right? They're like, oh wait, I could get one and a different one. Oh no, let me refer some people to this person, especially once they do a redemption themselves and they see that it's real, right? So they even have this. Again, you can reword this. You can use Chat GPT, make it your own, whatever you need to do. But I just love the fact that for some of us, because I don't even want to tell you what my letters were. They weren't that nice. It was kind of crazy. So for those of you guys who are interested in CMI, I'm just going to show you real quickly that they have a briefcase. The briefcase basically has different things that you can use. Again, the snippet codes, installation webhooks, how to do those. They're pretty much, this is like how to run your business type thing. That's what the briefcase is there for. The marketing tools was what I showed you before, the different flyers, the white pages, the testimonials, the marketing, all of this good stuff is included in that. The actual distribution certificates. And I do have, I have one pop-up on my website, but I have 3 buttons that I created as well by just creating the landing page. And then I just linked it to the landing pages. But you can do the web banners on different thank you pages, send certificates, like I said, by text. I don't recommend it because it was too many different instructions. Everybody's text messaging service is different. So if I was you, I would just send it to their email. You know what I mean? So you can send it to their email. You can download it. I sometimes download it, put it in an email, and then, as a something that they have to download, and put a personalized message, instead of just sending them their certificate through mail. So it's a lot of different ways that you can do that. But this is some of the things that they have there. your distribution reports. You get to see how many certificates you sent out, how many have viewed them, and how many redeemed them. Look at this. Out of 400 certificates that we sent out, only 23 people actually redeemed them. Because some people just get it. They're thankful. They thank you, but then they forget about it. This is why we're telling you, don't pay people's redemption fees. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay. Don't do it. Don't pay their redemption fees. It's not worth it. The affiliate program, which I'm going to put my link in there for you guys. Contact manager. I like the contact manager because it shows you the name of the person, their email address, how they came across you as a potential customer, and the date that it was created. So then I can download this list and upload it into whatever I want from my marketing. And like I said, I've been using Branch Up because it's something I don't have to do. I can submit a testimonial to them. We can get into this white label. This is our goal, guys, is to be able to get into the white label so we can start charging really cheap rates for it and request a feature, which I've already done. I did that today. And he already got back to me about it. So love it, love it, love it. And you asked, oh no, Kelly, you're good. And you asked how to get the social media contest. Okay, so which one? Because the social media contest that I ran last year, I just did it on my own. I just used my CMI tools. I made my flyers on Canva and I just did it myself. But with Socialmonials, I was able to pick it. They created the landing page. They did this, they did that. I still use my CMI offers, but I use Socialmonials, so I didn't have to do all of that running around myself. They're going to do it for me. So Victoria, which one are you talking about? So which one is your favorite, guys? While I'm waiting for Victoria, which one is your favorite? Let's hear it in the chat room, because I love doing the social media contest, but the BOGO deals is something that once you set it up, it's just done. I showed you what my BOGO page looks like. All of them. Michelle said BOGO. Tisha was like, all of them. I know, because it's just great, right? To be able to utilize all of these tools to get clients. And I have actually had customers who call me while they're on vacation, trying to see if I can send them something, because they were like, I remember you said I can get this. Yep, here you go. Let me send it to you in email right now. Little do you know, you can't redeem it until you want to try all of them. You should. The social media contest is really easy to do. The BOGO deals is easy. Even if you don't have your own websites, you can still utilize, if you don't use CMI and you end up using a different company, they should have a way for you to make landing pages. And then that's how you can send customers for their BOGO offers. All right. Using them at shows, you know, we're already in the springtime, right? You see how hot I am. So get on board on some of these late spring, early summer, early fall shows, right? And start utilizing it. If you actually look to sign up for a show that's going to be at least 60 days out, that'll give you enough time to get all your marketing material, to order your own business cards, to order labels to put on your marketing material, and then think about what kind of contest you want to run. And speaking of contests, I know that, right? That BOGO offer is what's up. Okay, you see, you got it after I re-explained it. Okay, so now I did say that I was going to give somebody something, right? So Emily told me, I was like, Emily, what did you use last week for your contest? Because I could not remember the name of it. And so she sent me the link. And so we're going to pull it up so that you guys can see that I'm not joshing you. I'm not picking my favorite person. I always have favorite people, but that's like people who have kids that just try to tell people they don't have a favorite child. It's like, why are you lying to all of us? We all know you do. But here's the wheel of names. And I will actually let whoever wins this pick their gift. So I'm going to pull up the participants list. There it is. And besides myself, womp womp, I'm going to put everybody's name who's in here right now. Terrier? Yeah, okay. There we go. And don't try to call your friends to come into the room now. It's too late, guys. It is too late. It's whoever is in here now. I don't want to hear that you dropped out by accident. And is that spell, is there both capitalized or did you accidentally capitalize it and we just went on with our business? And that's K-Hurt. I'm trying to see if that was done on purpose or if that was done by accident. Nikki in the building. Who else I got? Oh, I got Nina up in here. Hey, Nina. Oh, let me make sure I put an H just in case, because you know how we be having our multiple Sarahs. Oh, wait, Victoria was like, no, Victoria isn't it? Oh, it auto-filled your name. Y'all trying to make sure y'all get in. All right, did I get, the last person is Wendy. All right, guys. And like I said, I'm going to let you pick your gift, right? So are y'all ready? Let's say ready, set, and spin. Good luck, everyone. Congratulations, Lisa. Congratulations, Lisa. Are you even there? Yay! Okay, there. So I'm going to put my email in here, travel@slmbookings.com. All right. And that's what you guys want to use to connect with me for any of this. Now, because I'm feeling some kind of good way, because these certificates cost me what? Nothing, right? Let's roll that beautiful bean footage. Who wants to go for a second round? Who wants to go for a second round? Okay. Some of y'all had to come back to your phone. Y'all was feeling kind of disappointed. Y'all ready? Second round. It looks like, oh my goodness, it's my girl Tisha. Congratulations. All right, and so my email is in the chat, but what I'm also going to put in the chat is going to be my CMI information. So that way, if you want any of these beautiful things for yourself, for your customers, and you want to come under us as affiliates, you will be able to save. They do charge $100 a month, and they charge your first month. They almost charge you $200. Well, who wants to pay that? So if you come through our affiliate program, they do take $100 off of your setup fee. You just have to sit in a presentation with the gentleman who is one of the VPs of sales, and he'll get you set up. However, if you need something, again, guys, take my email down. I don't want to say it because I'm recording this, but I'll go ahead and say it. For some of you who are walking around, it's so simple. It's travel@slmbookings.com. I'm going to put it in there again. And I capitalized it because sometimes people think that that is an I, when it is, in fact, there we go, an L. All right. So winners, contact me. Let me know what you want. If you need to see them again, I will send you the link so that you can see the offers again to the CMI list. And for everyone else who is interested, take down my email. Let's get you set up so you can start running these amazing contests. And like I said, this was so simple. I took their, as you can see, I took their flyer design and made it my own, laminated it, had it everywhere when I was at that live event. And they ate that up. That was like the best thing for them. But let's get the affiliate links for you guys. And to see where it was. And what other questions do I have while we're waiting here too? Because we have a little bit of time left. I can't believe I'm going to finish a training in an hour. So if you're in the chat, here is the link. You have to go all the way to the last dash, okay? For the affiliates program itself, you have to go all the way to the last dash right behind my name. But you guys have it. Mark it. You have my email now. And I hope that you feel more comfortable being able to run a contest, being able to host an event and have those live contests going on, as well as offering to those current, future, and past clients. Let's not miss an opportunity to be able to reconnect and book again and again and again for some of our past clients, right? I'm telling you, you're definitely welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome, guys. I'm so happy that you enjoyed. Yes, I am going to make sure that this recording is. Oh, wait, did I? Yeah, we're recording. Woohoo! Well, guys, if there are no other questions, and it will be so the recording will be up in certain team sites, on certain team rooms. Of course, you can always connect with me on YouTube at SLM Bookings. All right, I literally come up at SLM Bookings. So I hope that you will be able to connect with me. Winners, did you? Exactly, Wendy. A lot of people didn't know that all of these options are available. Some people just think, oh, the incentive program is just there for me to gift the customer 2-night or 3-night or maybe Mexico, right? Some people didn't even know that if you have your own website, you can have it pop up. Some people didn't even know that you could create landing pages. So even if you don't have your own website, you still have a trail that you can put throughout all your social media everywhere. Put that link everywhere, put them everywhere, and let people just go there. And all they're going to enter in is their name and email address, but that is a lead. Right? And all you have to do is send a welcome letter. Thanks so much for taking that free offer. So glad that we could be of use. When are you planning your next vacation? Let us know. And any referral you send our way, you'll get another vacation. It's so many different ways you can use it. So yeah, it's definitely a lot of options available. All right, guys. So the winners, winners, you did take down my email address, right? Nikki, Tisha. All right. Oh, it's Lisa. I said Nikki. Yes, Lisa and Tisha. Yes, I'm glad you guys have it. So send me an email and I will make sure to get that certificate of whatever it is that you want, whatever your little heart's desire. Or I'll let you visit my BOGO page. That's even better. So then that way you can see exactly what the redemption cost would be, so you know which one you're going to get. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to close it out. I'm going to close out, but we're going to still be here in case you need us, because I do have a closeout screen. So give me just 1 second to get it launched, okay? But thanks so much for tuning in. I hope you learned so much.
Hold up. Beat it up like